This meeting to order and in the Santa Cruz Valley Unified School District number 35 Governing Board Room on this Tuesday, March the 24th, 2026 at 5 p.m. in the Governing Boardroom, District Office 570 Camino Lito Galindo, Rio Rico, Arizona. Can we please stand for the pledge? Miss Alma, will you?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United
States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Thank you very much. May you please be seated. We're roll call, Ms. Alma de la Riva, Mr. Brad Beach, Mr. Rene Ramirez,
Here.
and Mr. Ben Guerrero,
Present.
and me, and we have a quorum. Adoption of the agenda, Mr. Verdugo?
No recommended changes, thank you.
Okay, nothing. Okay, call to the public. Oh, is there a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
Move to approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. Call to the public. Okay, presentations, Rio Rico High School Wrestling Program, Mr. Verdugo.
Thank you. It is great and my privilege tonight to recognize a few individuals for our wrestling program. We are very fortunate to have online, I think we have Ariana Beascusa, who is many may not know because she's been graduated for a little while. But she is one of the reasons I think we now have female wrestling, because she was back in the day a wrestler on our boys team and competed and did a lot of great things then, and has continued on and is now part of the U.S. national team. So I'm going to go over to Mr. Beach and talk about her and or Mr. Ramirez as well. I know because he knows a lot. So we'll go to turn over to them, and then we're going to which is a great segue heading into our other recognition tonight, which is Jessence Aguilera, who is our first female state champion. So I'm going to turn over to Mr. Beach.
Ariana, where you at? I can't see you. She's up, got the name up there.
Okay. How you doing, Mr. Beach?
Yeah, I think Ariana and I grew up together. We grew up together in the wrestling room. I don't know, Ariana, you remember the wrestling mat at your Nana's house? At your grandma's house?
I do. Yeah, I remember.
Yep. Well, her uncles were Adalberto Villascusa, a 4-time state champion. Her other uncle is Frankie Villascusa, a 3-time state champion out of Rio Rico High School. They both went on to be collegiate All-Americans. And so Ariana was rolling around on those mats when she was knee-high to a grasshopper. And she grew up basically every weekend. We'd go to Tucson to watch her uncles wrestle. We'd be in Phoenix. We'd be in Flagstaff, Las Vegas. So I don't think you had a choice not to wrestle. Yep. But
Yeah.
her junior high year, her dad came to me and said, Mr. Beach or Brad, Ariana wants to wrestle. And I was like, I go, Nando, it's only boys. I mean, it's going to be real tough for her. And I said, does Ariana want to wrestle? And she goes, yeah, she wants to wrestle too. And they had this dream back in the 6th grade of being the top wrestler in the country, if not the world. And through dedication and hard work, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, because she wrestled all boys. And I had a room full of state champions. And she, being only 121 pounds back then, was getting beat up almost every single day. And not only that, the hours of running, of weightlifting, of drilling, just to make weight. I mean, you sacrificed a lot to get to where you're at now. Just to see how tough she is. One practice, she was about 2-3 pounds over, and I get a knock on my door at 8 at night, and it's Ariana. She goes, Mr. Beach, can I check my weight? My wife and I were watching TV, and she's got a sweatshirt on, a sweatsuit, a shirt. I think you had a plastic bag under there too. Yeah. Don't tell Mr. Verdugo because he's on AIA. But,
Didn't happen.
That's the type of dedication. Right now, she's probably, I think you're ranked in the top 3 in the nation, top 15 in the world. I'm pretty sure, roughly around there. Her weight in high school is 121, but her Olympic weight, which you got to get down to, is I think 116 and a half.
Yep.
Oh,
That-
and I had lunch with her and her sister about a month ago. And I said, when you cut for that weight, you start a week out? She goes, no, I start dieting 3 months out. So she definitely represents us not only for our nation, but internationally. She's one of the top athletes to ever come out of Santa Cruz County. She pioneered the way for female wrestling here in Arizona. And a lot of younger girls are now looking up to her as being one of the top female wrestlers in the world. So nothing but love for you, Ariana.
Thank you very much. Can I add on?
And yeah, if you want to say a couple words,
Yeah.
I think Renee's going to speak too.
Oh, okay. I'll just say, I think the reason why I've been able to do this for so long is because not only was I almost like able to dream some crazy dream, my parents and the people around me believed in that crazy. So let your kids dream, let yourself dream, and nothing is too unattainable, if that makes sense.
It definitely does. And it doesn't come easy. It's
No.
taking, what's this, you're since 6th grade, it must be about close to 20 years of shooting for that Olympic dream.
20 years, and I'm still at it.
2028.
2028, and hopefully, things work out in my favor.
Yeah. About plugging away. Yeah.
Yeah, well, first I want to tell you, thank you for taking the time to be with us. It's a shame you couldn't be here the last time you were in town, but I'm so happy that the superintendent contacted you and you're able to be here somehow or another with us, although it would have been cool to have you here, but maybe some other time you come and do this again in person. But it's great to have you here. And I would always hear so much from your father about what was going on with you. And of course, your coach. And I want to say that your coach, we talk about Ariana, but Brad spent all that time working with her and never gave up on her. And of course, your family, though, your family, you were surrounded, like Mr. Beach said, with all these people who loved wrestling. And I mean, it just rubbed off on you. You can see, and your love for wrestling as well. But you kind of remind me of a story I read about a Arizona basketball player. His name is Anthony Del Orso. And his father was very influential in his life and told him never to give up. And he played for a university that wasn't so recognized in the country. Just his father kept on pushing him, and he dreamed big like you did. And somehow or another, his coach, Tommy Lloyd, gave him a break, and look where he is now. But that's a parallel because you worked so hard and you fought through a lot of adversity as well.
Yep.
A lot of adversity. Those injuries that, a lot of people would just give up right there, throw the towel in, but you didn't, and you kept on fighting your way through those injuries, right? Could you tell me those injuries? Could you talk to us a little bit about the injury?
Yeah. So in 2017, I had just joined the Army. Things were going my way. Finally getting paid, finally off the couch, I was able to buy a house, and I broke my neck at an event that we had, and had a bunch of nerve damage, and my C5, C6 was completely obliterated. So all my hands, my fingers, elbows, my shoulders, they felt like pins and needles constantly. It was one of the most annoying pains of my life. And so like any other injury is just like, it's okay. But through the Army, I got my my neck redone. We went outside of the military to UC Health here in Colorado, and but it's completely covered 100%, and I'll get paid for the rest of my life for whatever occurs from this injury. But then I came back and I made national team at 55 kilos and then went back down to 53 kilos. And, I just kind of like, I dialed in at that point because I was like, okay, I got to take this stuff seriously because otherwise, what's the point? Right. So it's that life-changing thing in my life, I guess. And then in 2021 or 2022, excuse me, I tore everything in my knee. I had to have a complete knee reconstruction in my right knee. And I was on track to winning worlds. And I was number one. Like I was ready to win that tournament, go to worlds. And then the girl that I had beat, she ended up going to worlds and winning worlds. So I had to watch that. Took me about a year to get back. I had 3 surgeries on my knee and still isn't the same. But so I had to relearn how to wrestle and just like a lot of trials and tribulations with that, a lot of rehab, staying on top of prehab, like warming up, being safe with who I go with, because different people, they might have some evil intentions and try to hurt you. So just being very like cognizant of where I was in the room and how I was competing, the amount of breaks I give myself. As I'm getting older, I'm almost 30. I'm almost 30 and I'm still doing this. But yeah, I mean, it's been such a beautiful like adventure in my life, and I'm ready, to take things to the next level with the next trials. I was 3rd at the last trial, and I'm just training every day and trying to be the best me that I can be. But outcome isn't everything. I've learned that in my years, and just like the journey in this is what like really teaches you so many things.
Well, I just want to tell you that everything that you did to get to the point you did, all the fighting through the adversity and the training, as Mr. Beach had mentioned, it's just all those efforts are just so incommensurable, and the way you represent our community, let alone the United States, that's just a testament to your hard work and what a great role model you are for our kids out here. Again, I want to thank you for showing up and talking to them. Thank you so
I
much.
appreciate you guys having me. Thank you.
All right, Ariana, thank you.
I just want to say hi,
Bye.
Adriana.
Oh, hey,
Bye.
Ariana. Ariana, you remember Ben? Pinero?
Yes, I remember Ben. How are you doing?
Yeah.
Remember me, Ariana?
And Ms. Vasquez, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I was her 6th grade teacher for math.
Yep. One of the
20
best
years
math-
ago. What?
I said one of the best math teachers.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You had it in you ever since you were in 6th grade. So I'm not even surprised that you've gotten this far, because you were very determined even then, because I remember you skipping a grade, right? You had to
Yes.
skip a grade because you wanted to go in and, and continue to wrestle and to compete and to, all of that stuff. So, I'm very proud of you, sweetie. I'm very, very proud of you. I still have your notebook, just so you know.
Oh, thank you so much, Ms. Vasquez.
Take care of me.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you guys. It was great seeing you. Thank you for having me. Hopefully I'll be in town again soon.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know. Just let us know.
Will do. Have a great one.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, Mr. Vidal.
Yeah, and this, I think that is a perfect segue into the history of our wrestling into now another history maker with Mr. Laughlin come up and talk about Jessens, but our first female state champion.
Good evening, everybody. It is my privilege to recognize an outstanding student athlete who has brought tremendous pride to our school community, Jessens Octavio Caleo. My up here. All right. Jessens recently captured the state championship in the Division II 235-pound weight class, defeating Avery Trujillo of Micah Mountain in the finals at Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Phoenix. This achievement is a result of years of hard work, discipline, and dedication to her sport. She concludes her high school wrestling career with an impressive overall record of 75 wins and 21 losses, a testament not only to her talent, but to her perseverance and competitive spirit. Beyond her success on the mat, Jessens is a true leader on campus. As an active member of Rio Rico High School Student Council, she exemplifies what it means to lead with integrity, serve others, and represent our school with pride. Jessens' accomplishments reflect the very best of our athletic department and our student body. We are incredibly proud of her and look forward to all she will accomplish in the future. Regarding her future, Jessens has verbally committed to Pacific University in Forest Grove, Oregon, to continue her education and compete at the next level in wrestling. Please join me in congratulating Rio Rico High School's newest state champion, Jessens Octavio. A second part to this, I believe Coach Nordgren is in the building. Coach Nordgren is going to step up here and say a few words as well about Jessens.
Thank you. Hi, good evening, everyone. One of the core values of our wrestling program is gratitude. And so I have to just start by giving some thanks to some people in this room and possibly one person who might still be on the video chat. I'm not sure. First of all, thank you, Brad Beach. 2 years ago, this time he sent me an email at just the right time, with just the right message. And that's why I'm here. So first of all, thanks for the opportunity for setting me up. Mr. Verdugo, thanks for saying, yeah. Thanks for giving the thumbs up and saying, yeah, we'll give this guy a try. We'll let him work here, see if he's good. Trying to do this in chronological order here. Thank you, Mr. Laughlin, for your continued mentorship and help as I, try to do my best at this job and support these kids and the great job that they do. Thank you, Mr. Lopez, for supporting some crazy ideas like teaching wrestling and PE like they used to do back in the old days. He let me go to the middle schools and at the high school to teach some wrestling to try to build it up. Pretty bizarre thing. Some people were a little surprised to hear it. Thank you for supporting it. I'm really grateful. Thank you, Jordan, Sarah, and Jalen, and the rest of your family that's not here, and Jessens as well. Just a family of wrestling, a family of high achievement, of high aspirations, of strength, of unity, of integrity. Just an awesome family. So thank you guys for all the support, and thank you, Sarah and James, for raising such wonderful, awesome kids. And I could go on here talking about the amazing things about Jessens. All right. I could talk about things like gratitude, grit. That's what I was going to say, grit, because she's tough. I could talk about dedication, commitment, hard work, sacrifice, all the emotions and trials that you guys don't get to see, that she really pushed herself through to achieve these things. This was really, really challenging task. But I'd like to just share some words that her teammates said about her. We had at our banquet a teammate of the year award where they all voted and they wrote anonymously who they thought was the most valuable teammate in the program and why. And I said, this isn't about who's the best on the team, who wins the most, who's the oldest, who's your friend. It's about who represents our core values, right? Who's just a pure good teammate. And so these are some of the things that they said. She was always the leader in the team. She knew how to lead practice by herself if she needed to. And she always had a good mindset and always had a positive mindset. Another teammate said, she is always there to help others in the room. She goes above and beyond to help anyone. She's respectful towards anyone. She shows a leadership during tournaments or duels while someone else is wrestling. Another teammate said, she has shaped me into being a better wrestler. She gave me rides to practice in the off season. She was being a great role model all the time. And it was just great to get better alongside her. Another teammate said, she shows dedication, work ethic, real talent. But what stands out even more is just the kind of teammate she is. Jessens consistently supports the team. She encourages people. She helps when someone is struggling. She leads by example through how hard she works. She is committed, not just to her own success, but to the whole team's success. Her experience gives her the ability to guide younger wrestlers and push them to be better. Everyone, including me, looks up to her. And on top of that, she talks to her teammates outside of the practice and games. She doesn't just show up, wrestle, and leave. She actually connects with the team. And I think that's what makes her not just a great wrestler, but a great teammate and a great person too. So last, I just want to say congratulations, Justin. Thank you for everything you've done. Good luck. And like Ariana said, dream the craziest dreams. All that stuff, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, I have. So I want to sincerely thank the district board for giving me the chance to compete in extra wrestling tournaments this season. Those opportunities made a huge difference for me and helped me reach one of my biggest goals, becoming state champion. I also owe so much to the people who have supported me along the way, my coaches, who push me to do my very best every day, especially my brothers, Coach Jalen and Jesse, and Coach Beach. They always encouraged and challenged me. Also, thank you to Laughlin for supporting me on this journey and making these opportunities possible. I also want to thank my parents, grandparents for believing in me, cheering me on, and standing by me through every late night workout and early morning tournament. And a special thank you to our family friend, Coach G, who have always encouraged me and celebrated every milestone with me. These extra tournaments weren't just about wrestling, they taught me discipline, perseverance, and the value of hard work. I'm truly grateful to the board, my coaches, and my family for helping me reach this goal. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any comments? Mr. Arriba?
Jensen's, congratulations. What an awesome achievement, state champion. And from just listening to Ariana Villaescusa speak a little while ago, I know that's no light task. So congratulations to you. Thank you for being a leader, and thank you for representing our school with pride. And thank you to your parents as well.
Thank you. Mr. Beach?
Yeah. Thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Callejo. I know as parents, the sacrifices that you guys make, you know, financially, running Jessens up and down the freeway to Phoenix to Tucson for these tournaments, national tournaments, club wrestling here. So I know the sacrifices that you guys have made and the investment that you have made in Jessens and all your children. All your children are just beautiful role models for our community. So kudos to you and your husband. Yep. Jessens, this was your year. I know you also gone through some adversity with your knee surgery. You fought back from that. You had a dream of becoming a state champion, and now you're going to be off to college wrestling in Oregon and hopefully a national champion at the collegiate level. So you got that vision, and I'm sure glad Jalen was wrestling you than me. Because, he got off work every day, came in, and I could see him like, man, I'm just tired from work. And then you beat up on him for 2 hours, and I was like, yes. You know? Yeah, my days are done with wrestling, but you knew how to wrestle. It was more of a mindset. You know, I couldn't teach you anything. Taylor couldn't teach you anything. You've been around the sport long enough where all you had to do was get in that mindset of nobody's gonna beat me, and nobody did beat you at state. I don't think anybody made it out of the first period. Is that right, Taylor? Well, and want to thank Taylor also, you keeping that room open, doing the off season. A lot of people don't know Taylor lives in Tucson. He'd get out at 6:37 at night, go to Tucson, be here in the morning, open up weight rooms and doing the off season stuff. We just need his girlfriend to come down, and we'll get you here. Yeah. But Jessens, I want to say you're a class act. You're highly respected in the state of Arizona. And I'm wishing you the best at Oregon, and we'll be keeping tracks on you. And maybe by the end of next year, we're gonna have you on a video call like Ariana.
There you go.
So congratulations.
Good job. Mr. Ramirez?
Congratulations again for being a state champion and representing our community with such pride. And again, I'd like to thank your family and all your friends too, who supported you, because it isn't easy. And that I'm sure you felt that support, and that helps encourage you more. And I also want to thank Mr. Lopez for thinking outside the box and letting him wrestle, during PE. I think that's pretty cool, though. Mom's the word over here for AIA. I know, maybe you were even wrestling on Sundays, But at any rate, congrats again to all that you did to represent our community. And I wish you all the best in your future educational endeavors as well.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Mr. Guerrero?
Yeah, Justin's, congratulations. It's awesome to have such a good support system. And I met your family quite a bit ago, 10, 12 years ago. All I can say is you're part of history, right? So that's pretty awesome. And we wish you the best at the next level. And like Mr. Beach said, we'll be keeping track. So, and then tell Jesse he still owes me some up downs from.
Okay, who's Jesse now?
One more
Go
thing.
ahead.
So Jessen's gonna be, Jesse took state, her older brother.
Okay.
So he's on the state championship wall, and Jessen's is gonna be right next,
Next.
whether you want it that way or not,
No,
you're
no,
next to your brother for now until eternity.
Touching it.
So yeah,
That's great.
it's gonna look nice in the room, yep.
Yes, absolutely. Well, what can I say that with everything that everybody said, everything that they said times 10, okay? Your parents, congratulations to you. I mean, nothing but the best, okay? And like they said, everything that you've done, you've achieved so much, and you know what? The sky is the limit, okay? You can achieve so much more. So good luck in Oregon. And like they said, we're gonna keep tabs on you, and we'll be watching for you all the time, okay? Good luck to you, Mijita. Congratulations.
And just one side note, she pinned everybody in the state meet. Well, they didn't name her the most outstanding wrestler. How, I don't know. It's me. I told Mr. Beach right after, I said that she had to be the most outstanding wrestler.
Yeah.
in the whole tournament.
Yeah.
You pin everybody in the first period. So congratulations and thank you for all your. Mr. Beach, I'd like you to take the photo with Jess.
With her? Huh.
There. Where we at? Okay, she's gonna take the one for the wall.
Three. Perfect.
So moving on, we've got Rio Rico High School Soccer recognition, Mr. Verdugo.
Yeah, I'd like to invite Mr. Lama back up, and we have teams that will be recognized this evening for all of their work and bringing back a regional championship for the first time in many years. So I want to congratulate them. But I'll turn over to Mr. Lama.
Thank you, Mr. Verdugo. Good evening again. It is now my pleasure to present to you Rio Rico High School's boys soccer program for all their accomplishments this season. This year's team captured its first region championship since 2007 and advanced to the round of 16 for the first time in that same span, an accomplishment that reflects both perseverance and growth within the program. Team finished with an overall record of 7-7, including an impressive 3-1 mark in the highly competitive 4A Gila region, earning them the region title and a number 18 ranking in the 4A conference. In the postseason, they demonstrated resilience and determination with an upset play-in victory over number 15 Westview up in Phoenix. Individually, we are proud to recognize Hunter Thompson, if you'd stand please, and Ariane Puig for earning first team all-region honors, as well as head coach Chris Rivas, who's in the back, who was named Region Coach of the Year. What makes these accomplishments even more special is the foundation behind it. This program's success is a direct result of year-round dedication through off-season training. Their commitment to continuous improvement has built a culture that is now producing results. I know Mr. Beach, you mentioned this about year-round practice and program opening up the wrestling room. That stands true for all of our programs. And boys soccer is definitely reaping the benefits of that, going year-round as much as they do. They are always on a field, always. We are proud of our athletes, the coaching staff, and the entire program for representing our school and community with pride. This season is not just a milestone, it's a sign of what's to come. So again, I give to you the Rio Rico High School boys soccer team. Rios, would you like to come up and say a few things?
Thank you, Mr. Laughlin, and I want to thank the district for allowing us for that off season to use the facilities because it is a big difference and a big help for these players. I also want to thank the coaches, Valentino Zuna and Raul Estrada. You know, without them, we're a team as coaches and share the same vision that helps us share our vision with the players. And the players want to thank them as well for believing in us and all their hard work and dedication. I would like to point something out. We have 2 seniors. Who are the seniors? Santi and Adrian. We have 3 juniors, Hunter, Isaac, and Ariane. And the rest of the guys, all freshmen.
Wow.
So you have Ramses, Isaac. Oh, sorry, Aiden's a sophomore. Zeke, Hasiel, where you at, keeper? There you are. Dante and Ivan. And then we're missing, I believe we're missing 2 other sophomores and a freshman to complete this team. So we have a young team and we'll be back again next year. Be back. So I just want to thank everybody and I want to congratulate you boys for all your effort, hard work. You know, we had some injuries. Like I said, in our region, we went 3-1, but all the teams in our region were in the top 12, I believe, of the state. So they did really good for being such a young team and being our 3rd year with these boys. Real proud of them. So thank you guys.
Any comments, Ms. De La Riva?
Yes, excuse me, congratulations to each and every one of you. Your hard work, your commitment, your dedication paid off. And I know it takes away time from other things that young teenagers like to do, but you know, that commitment and that dedication to the team is what makes it come all together. And this is what happens. You win your region and that's because of your commitment and your dedication to it. I also want to thank your parents because it takes a lot from your parents to be able to take you to practice and then bring you back from practices. And it wasn't, you know, for them, you know, some of you would probably have to be walking to the practices, you know, every day. So congratulations to all of you. And like your coach said, you are a young team. So we hope to be seeing you back next year and winning another region, if not more than that. Congratulations.
Thank you. Mr. Beach?
Yeah, thanks to the parents for supporting your students, your child, and this year round. We're going year round now. And coaches, thanks for your commitment also, because I know as a coach, to go year round and your wife is going, not another soccer tournament. You know, these are all day events. So it's tough. So thanks for your commitment. And congratulations, region champions. Got something to hold your head high. You're a young team. You guys play year round. And, you know, I heard they upset the number 15th. It wasn't an upset. You guys earned that. You guys believed in yourself. You believed in your teammates. And when you play year round, you could also close your eyes and you know that pass is going to be sent here. You know somebody's going to be in this spot, this spot. So because of your commitment, you went far this season. And it looks like we got a young team, so we got a lot of years of hopefully not a region title, but maybe a state title. That'd be awesome. So keep up the good work, guys.
Absolutely. Mr. Ramirez?
I noticed just looking at you guys, the kind of camaraderie that you have. You know, you guys seem to get along really well, giving each other fist bumps for all kinds of stuff. And I just want to tell you, because I coached ball for Rio Rico for a few years there, and I mean, the camaraderie is really important. Whether you start or you don't, you know, you always have to support your teammates. You always have to push each other to be the best. So just a little piece of advice for the future. How many of you are seniors right now? Two,
Two.
juniors? Any sophomores? And a freshman? Wow, look at that. So we have a lot to look forward to in the future. Yeah, wow. I want to thank all your coaches too, your dedication. Again, I coached back in the day, Mr. Beach was wrestling, and we used to, I know what it is. And like he said, and the sacrifice that your family makes, because we used to always say you go in the mornings when it's dark and you come out when it's dark and you hardly ever see the light of day for like 3 or 4 months, you know, we used to always talk about that. So thank you for your dedication. And again, to the parents for the support. But I feel like you guys are gonna go a long ways, real long ways. And I'm sure you guys have a lot of favorites on the world stage. You guys have favorite players like Mbappe or Messi, I'm sure. Probably some Spaniard stars. Anybody that likes the Spanish team? I took my students to go see a game. Excuse me, just a little bit. I took my students last year when we were in Germany. Of course, Germany, it's the #1 sport. You don't see any basketball courts or football. You just see soccer, raw soccer over there. But I took them to Stuttgart. And you guys, does anybody know who played last year? Do you remember? Spain played against France. Stuttgart, and my students got to see that. So you never know. I took a lot of students from Rio Rico over there and they got to see some soccer out there during the time. So never know, dream big. Like Ariana said, never know whether you're going to end up on a team like that. Dream big and work really hard. The sky's the limit if you work hard. But thank you again from the bottom of my heart. I'm sure the rest of the board feels the same for representing us with that good old fashioned Hawk pride. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Guerrero.
Yeah, congratulations to the players and the coaches. Soccer's a tough sport. There's a lot of grinding behind it, right? You guys got to work hard. There's a lot of, physical fitness has to be there. You got to be strong. So, thanks to everybody that opens up the facilities and you guys put in the work and it showed, right? So strong work. Seniors, you got a lot to be proud of. The rest of you, we'll look forward to what you guys bring to the table next year. So congratulations and good job.
Absolutely. Again, I'm left without being able to say anything because everybody said everything, but times 10 again. And congratulations again. And those of you that are seniors, okay, are you guys going to plan on playing in the next level or you're not sure?
We're looking for opportunities currently.
Absolutely. Always look for opportunities. Always, always, always. Yeah, because there's always something out there that you can, where you can join and, even if it's like at a junior college or whatever, but there's a lot of places that you can continue your sport and stuff. So congratulations to each and every one of you. And again, I know that because you guys are such a young team, we are going to do this again next year, I think. And I think it's going to be at a higher level. So congratulations to each and every one of you and to the parents and to the coaches and to everybody. Thank you very much for everything that you do. Thank you, Mr. Oh.
Take a photo.
Sorry.
Students, I'll take a picture first with this camera and then I'll move out of the way for other pictures.
Whoever's in the middle.
And the good thing is I'm tall, I can be behind.
Hey.
Okay, everyone look at this camera really quick.
It's a head.
1, 2, 3. Parents, I'll move out of the way for you guys to take photos.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome.
We have room now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies, you can stand over here, guys. You can stand over here. Is everybody in already? All right, moving on, Rio Rico High School Winter Guard Recognition, Mr. Verdugo.
Thank you. So shifting from athletics now into our arts programs. We are we've been to competitions and success. So they know they've been working really hard. Most people know we have our marching band. They know the auditory side of it, where they get to hear the music, but there's also a visual side of it, which is our so I want to recognize them for all of their success. So let's turn over to Mr. Lewis.
Good evening. Thank you. Glad to be here. I'm president, members of the board. I'm so proud to be up here and recognize our students. I'm very proud to see some current Rio Rico High School students being recognized. And now staying within co-curricular, want to start by thanking the board, thanking the district, because this is something that was really started to brew last year as a program. And I knew about it last year because Mary Taft, who's here, she loves, hates, and I always tell her because she's the director of the band, and she's would always tell me, yeah, but my back is to the audience. When I had never thought about that. But we had a conversation about using the space last year, the NPR down at Guatimundi, for the Winter Guard to come in and practice and to go for it right ahead. Fast forward to this year, we look into the possibility of having paid positions, a stipend, because the marching band season really takes place in the fall. But then in the winter, we did not have paid positions. So we said, let's look into it. And the district was very, very supportive, and we were able to compensate the coaches. So from that get-go, it's always great to have that support. And then we fast forward to today, we have a great program that showed great success from this study. So we'll start on February 7th. They were in Sahuarita High School and they earned second place. First competition of the season, they do well. They only miss an interesting, the team that won first place is another coach that actually helps their program. So we don't use that against them, but they beat us at that time, but then we'll fast forward a little bit. And we fast forward to February 21st. February 21st, they had a significant improvement and they won first place. This time, they were competing in Eastmark High School in Mesa, and they earned first place. They did so well that they said, it's time to move them up. We need to give them better competition because they were competing in what's called Guard Scholastic Regional 2A. Then they were moved up to 1A. So now they're facing some tougher competition. And the question, wondering, coaches were very optimistic. We fast forward to March 14th, not that far away, and they were up in Bowen Wells High School. They got first again. Let me tell you who's second and third. Second place was Carolina Foothills. Third place, Tucson Magnet High School.
That's a big high school.
That's who they're competing, and they won first place. So now, no pressure, they have state. So I want to tell you how proud we are for the great representation you give to a school. So I want to introduce our band members as well as our coaches. So as I call your name, please do stand and remain standing. So we have Ms. Alleman, Kaylee Alleman, Camila Gagiola, Hannah Hardwick. We have Emily Medina, Melissa Medina, Mari Jose Mendy, Juliano Ratia, Daniela Osorio, Esteban Quintanar, Santiago Valenzuela, and Tom Vance. Did ask them, said, you guys are ready for your speech? Like, we don't want to speak if we don't have to say. Well, there might have, but we're giving up to Victoria Taft and Coach Joe Welsh. Congratulations on your great achievements from the get-go, early achievements, and now look at where you're at. You were pushed up to tougher competition, bigger programs. Tucson Magnet, you step foot on that campus as a community college. They have 3,000 students, it's massive, and you guys, they came third to you guys. So that shows the commitment to your program, the dedication, and of course, thank you to the coaches for the long hours that you dedicate to support our students, to train them, to prepare them, and we're excited for how well you guys will do this weekend. I know you guys will do great. So with that, I would like to open up and see if, before we present it with the recognition, if there's any questions. And coaches, this might be the time that might call you.
Oh, okay, Ms. De La Riva?
No, I do not have any questions. However, I'm gonna be a little bit honest. I did go ahead and I Googled because I wanted to see what the difference between the winter guard is and the colored guard is. And so I found out a few things there. I found out first the color guard uses their body language, facial expressions, all while telling a story with music. And it's my understanding that you are judged very, very hard, that those judges are hard on you. So, because they're looking at everything, they're looking at your body language, they're looking at your facial expressions, they're looking at the synchronization, all while you're using the flags and the rifles, if you're using any, and everything has to synchronize. So the fact that you got first place already says, says a lot about all your hard work and how I haven't had a chance to see it, but I'm sure it was awesome being that you placed first. And congratulations to all of you. We're proud of you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mr. Beach?
Yeah, again, parents, thank you for supporting your young adults, I should say, your student athletes too. Coaches back there, appreciate all the hard work that you do. And I was in the Marine Corps, so we got yelled at for 3 months just trying to learn our left foot from our right. I mean, we march, and a lot of people don't understand how hard that is. You think, oh, I can do the cadence in the left, right, oblique and all that. But to do it with the flags and snare drums and instruments, that is so hard. And it takes so much discipline, especially as a group, as a team. You might be able to do it as an individual, but to keep them all synchronized on the same step, on the same cadence, that is just super, super hard. And I don't think a lot of people understand how hard it is. Yep. So I want to congratulate you for not only going up to Tucson High and just totally dominating that. And I wanted to wish you the best of luck as you move up to higher competition. And let's see where it goes from there. But thank you for all your hard work, your representation, and just keep on making your families proud and our community proud. We support you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. Ramirez.
Thank you again for all that you do. And I'm sorry that you had to wait outside. It's just, I was thinking about how this year, how many people have come by here that it really made me understand how dedicated our teachers and our coaches are at the high school. Because my God, we keep winning one award after another for all kinds of things. And just from this little community, it's just awesome. Mr. Beach and I guess everybody here could tell you how sometimes people, I remember when we would win things and when we would knock off, like one time we were ranked number 15 and we would knocked off the number 2 team, which was Barry Goldwater, and a big school. It was like we had mentioned, and they didn't expect anything. We knocked them off. They were talking about how they were going to win the state championship, and we were like, give them the hook, hey, wait a minute, you guys have to play us first, so we beat them. But at any rate, it just, when you beat teams like that, it's incredible. And then they would always ask the same thing. I'm sure you heard this. Where's Rio Rico? I always ask. So it just, that gives me chills just to think of that. When they would ask that, I thought, yeah, you guys are going to find out where that is on the map. We have a lot of pride, a lot of spirit in our school. So, and I can see it right here with you guys. What are some of the challenges besides the ones that Mr. Beachman?
A lot of it, I feel like, is mental as well. Like, you're trying to push yourself to be the best that you can possibly be, as an individual. And then also, making sure that everyone is like, everyone has the same admiration, the same passions, the same confidence and everything. It varies as well. But I think because it varies, it creates such a diverse and unique team.
How many of you are seniors here? So you speak up right away. So you have to show leadership right away with all the rest of them. It must rub off. Yes, is that true? So I'm sure they've influenced you, huh? The seniors? For sure. It's usually the way it works. But again, I want to go back to the coaches. Thank you. Cause it's a lot of hard work, and I'm sorry that you guys have to be out there, but it's kind of cool how we have such a packed board. You know, with all these people winning all kinds of accolades and representing our community the way you did, so thank you so much for all that you do, we appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Guerrero.
Yeah, pretty awesome to be such a young program and right off the bat, you know, they look at you guys and we gotta find you tougher competition. So just with that alone, right, that says a lot about you guys and you know, good luck in state. As you said, they had state coming up, so good luck with that. And you know, you set the bar high, expectations set, so congratulations.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like, again, everything that they said, you know, congratulations to each and every one of you guys. And again, you guys and the coaches, the parents and everybody that's involved, you know, and because it is such a new program, you know, can you imagine 10 years from now or something? I mean, really, what you guys are setting the bar, okay, for the next, you know, people that are coming up, okay? So you should be very, very proud of each other, you know, because, you know, of what you're doing. You're doing the individual thing, you're doing the, you know, with the other people on your team and stuff. And it's just holding each other accountable and making sure that everybody's in the same place in order for you guys to get to where you want to be. That's amazing. And again, I wanted to thank Ms. De La Riva because I didn't understand the difference either between the color guard and then the, you know, and the winter guard. I thought, okay, what is the difference, you know, but you guys do it with flags and stuff like that? Okay. You see, it's something that you really take for granted and you don't understand, okay, that it is such an important sport, okay, because that's what you guys are, you know. And congratulations to each and everybody. Híjola, we expect, you know, so much more from you guys. And thank you for putting us on the map and, you know, and for participating, you know, with such pride. Okay, thank you. Yes, sir, go ahead.
Is there an element of dance there, right? And
Yeah, there's, yeah.
say that, oh, wow, you really do have to be in sync and work. Sorry.
Because we've seen them like when we, at the beginning of the school and stuff like that. But I didn't know what, you know, really what it was. And I don't know, it was like a separate team. I always thought it was kind of like the dance team, you know, and they all kind of got together and stuff. But, you know, I apologize for really not knowing, okay? But you guys are, from now on, I will pay more attention, okay? And make my, you know, and I will make sure that I know exactly what all of you guys, you know, what your jobs are, what your duty is and what, it's amazing. I mean, I'm so proud of you guys.
I had a question for you guys. How long is the performance usually?
It's 3, I'm trying to think about the specific. I think this year's show, it's 3 minutes and like 42 seconds. So,
I have to ask you something because I wasn't gonna let you go without.
start like immediately after marching season ends, so like the beginning of November, and all of this, like the 4 or 5 months that we practice is for 3 minutes and 42 seconds.
Wow.
Okay. That's amazing, guys. That is so amazing. Thank you so much.
Any other comments you'd like to share about the team?
So just a quick thing. We have a friends and family performance actually, next Tuesday. It starts at 6 if anybody would be interested in going. As you guys have mentioned, not really like knowing the differences or being able to see it. Like, I think this would be a great opportunity if you guys would like to go. It's next Tuesday, March 31st at 6 p.m. at the Rio Rico High School in their main gym.
March 31st at 6 p.m.?
Yes. This is their state is this upcoming Saturday. So this is their last hurrah. And then the percussion program is also performing there because their state is mid-April. So that's their preparation. And we also have the middle school indoor and middle school winter guard performing as well.
Yeah, like I said, you know, it's something new that we really don't know. And I bet you that there's a lot of people like us, you know, that really had no idea, you know, that this was actually a club, a team, you know, something like that's amazing. You know, and I think people should know more about it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I think we have a certificate. If we could get everybody lined up, so we can take a photo with the certificate.
Team photo. You guys can move this forward.
Not having a repeat.
It's already in the.
I'll get it.
You wanna?
Range here.
People.
I can take a picture and I'm tall enough, I just. my head.
Have everyone look at this camera first and then I'll move out of the way. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Good luck this weekend.
The best of luck to our winter guard. They will be competing in Millennium High School this weekend, 27, 28. And we wish you the best of luck. We are very, very good. I think this is a great example of our district supporting all of our students. All activities is like, that's what I want to mention, that context of the district administration being so supportive. But we said the coach is already putting the time. They've been doing it for free. They did it for free last year. Said, what about finding the funds? And they did, and they, that's another example about how we support all of our students. So we're proud of you guys. Best of luck this week.
Yeah. Good luck. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
On Saturday, you guys can come to the
This is great.
You ready to dance?
All righty, we're gonna be moving on. This is Calabasas School Art Contest recognition. Mr. Verdugo.
Thank you. I'd like to, invite Chavez up. Today, we are again continuing with our recognition. As Mr. Mayor said, we are very, very fortunate. Many different things to celebrate. We've had a lot of art recognitions this year, but this one is special because this is not only a local, but this was a state competition where Leonardo Ochoa was selected. His photo or his picture was selected. I'm going to let Mr. Chavez explain it.
Good afternoon, evening. Madam President, board members, everybody that is here. Thank you guys for being here. I'm very, very excited to recognize my friend Leo. He is, just thinking about Leo and all of the characteristics that he's had anytime I've had any kind of presentation to you guys about anything that has to do with Calabasas. He's kind of those kids that I'm talking about. He's always happy. I can look at him right now and I guarantee that he'll smile at me. He's one of the happiest, go-lucky kids that is just happy to be wherever he is at. And he is one of the kindest kids that we have on our campus. And I just love having him as a part of our Calabasas campus. I was, talking to Ms. Gilmet a little while ago. He's like, oh my God, I love him. That's my boy. She goes, no, that's my boy. And I said, no, we're going to. Okay, so it's gonna happen right now. But he is a great, great young man. So in that state competition, it was for the AZ 529 state competition. So the scholarship that was awarded was actually awarded to him that will go into his educational fund and into the AZ 529. So the scholarship was for $520 that will go towards his future college endeavors. There were over 900 entries. There were 906 entries, 15 counties across the state. There were 19 winners, but he was the only one from Santa Cruz County. And so, we are very, very proud of him. Looking at his artwork, I don't know if we have a picture of the artwork, but the artwork was of a race car driver. And I've had conversations with Leo in the past. I know that when we've had, different kinds of events at school, I know that he's actually come to school dressed as a race car driver before. I do remember that. And as a person that loves racing, I can really appreciate the fact that he really wants to be that race car driver. So I am very, very proud of him. He is a great, great young man. He's a great representation for what we are at Calabasas. And I am extremely, extremely proud of him. That 500, you know, that scholarship that he's received is just a testament to him. I know that his family is extremely proud of him. You know, he has a good older role model in his sister Renata. You know, she's also been a big influence in his life as well. And so, you know, this is, you know, he's a Cougar to his blood. And you know, that's one thing that I'm very, very proud of him. So Leo, congratulations, Mijo. I am very, very proud of you. I love your artwork. You know, you did a great, great job. So now just so you know though, now anytime we have any kind of an art competition at Calabasas, guess who I'm gonna be asking to do some artwork for us? Okay. Right? So just know that every year that there's gonna be at least one competition that I'm gonna be asking you for some artwork for. You know, me and Mr. Lopez are gonna be talking to you a lot about that, okay? So you know, just congratulations to Leonardo and to his family. You know, for all the hard work that they put into him and all the support that they have for him. And you know, he was very, very worried when he had to go up and get his award. I was talking to his mom, and she was very worried about his attendance. And he's part of a class, you know, that we do the monthly attendance awards, and he was worried about how his attendance was going to impact his classmates for that monthly award. That's like this, you know, just the kind heart that he has and the selflessness that he operates with. So, great young man. I love this guy. So congratulations, Neil, on all the work that you did and to your scholarship. So congratulations, Neil. Proud of you.
Yes, sir. Way to go, Leo.
Hi, Leo. Good job.
You want to do the picture first right there?
Oh, no, Miss De La Riva, anything would you like to say? Anything else?
More here so they can see you. See your handsome smile.
Before you, congratulations. You should be so proud. The only winner in Santa Cruz County, and you got to go to our state capital. And I loved your artwork.
Oh, it was.
So I'm proud of you. I'm sure, as I'm sure that your parents are also proud of you. Look, like you're a very nice young man. And I wish you lots of luck and keep drawing. And I do hope that if car racing is what you want to do, then go for it. Dream big.
Dream big.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Beach.
Yeah, Leo, from one artist to another. I'm an abstract artist. Abstract artist, I would get my fan, I'd turn it on and I'd throw paint and splatter on canvas. I haven't sold one painting in 20 years. So here you are, and fourth grade? Third grade, already getting scholarships, already traveling to the state capitol. And you know what? We have some amazing art teachers at the junior high and high school level. And you get good enough, you're definitely going to be selling those paintings. I love the painting of the race car driver. I think your personality comes and shines through your artwork. So continue being the artist and being who you are, and making your mom proud and our community proud. So congratulations, Leo.
Thank you, Mr. Ramirez.
You did a great job. Thank you so much for all your work. I noticed that you painted your car blue. How do you like blue a lot? Yeah. And you got a chance to dress up as one too, a race car driver. So you must really like that a lot. But congrats, and thank you for representing our community. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Guerrero.
Yeah, Leo, great job. That's such a cool painting. Yeah, we look forward to hopefully seeing some more of your drawings. That's pretty cool. Thanks. So congratulations and thank you.
Thank you. Well, Leo, congratulations again. You know, your painting is amazing, and you're only in third grade. Can you imagine how much money you're going to have in that scholarship account by the time you graduate? If you continue, you know, in the path that you're going. Oh my God, okay, we're gonna be best friends. No, congratulations, sweetie, okay? You have the beautiful smile. I mean, congratulations to the parents and to the big sister also for being a role model for your brother. We just, I just can't wait to see what's coming up next, Leo. Okay, really, congratulations, sweetie, okay? It was beautiful what you did. Okay, keep up the good work. Thank you.
I'm handsome, sir.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you. All righty, moving on. Executive session, do I have to be? All righty, the governing board may vote to convey an executive session pursuant to ARS 38-431.03 and 4 for discussion of consultation for legal advice with the board's attorney or attorneys and/or to consider its position regarding possible litigation options and/or to instruct its attorneys regarding settlement discussions conducted to avoid or resolve litigation and related matters. Good for County Treasurer, Steph. All righty, do we have a motion?
Motion to convene to executive session in conference room 125.
All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Second.
Oh, second, I'm sorry. Seconded, that was seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Ayes have it. We will be going to convey to the executive session in room 125. Thank you.
No.
Reconvey to regular session. Does anybody have a motion?
Motion to reconvene to regular session?
Second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, nay. Ayes have it. We are back in regular session. Mr. Verdugo.
Yeah, so we do have two recommended motions there. So the board would like to entertain those.
Do I have to?
Would be able to, somebody making them.
Let's make them. I make a motion to send a settlement offer to Santa Cruz County and the state of Arizona in connection with the Gudfar County Treasurer theft matter.
Also, number one is will. Second after this.
So we have to read the number
No,
one.
no, we can do them separately.
No, there was.
Okay, so then all those in favor say aye. Okay, so Mr. Ramirez read number two, right, Mr. Ramirez?
That's correct.
Okay, okay, and so then we all said, all those in favor say aye, aye. All those opposed, nay. Okay, ayes have it. Motion two passes.
Yeah, and I think that's.
There was no direction given by the attorney
Okay,
or that we gave the.
okay, so do we,
Good.
so we're good now? Okay, okay, so we continue, we don't have to read number one or anything like that, right? Alrighty, good. Presentation recognitions continue. Superintendent's report, Mr. Verdugo.
We had a lot of recognitions tonight, so I just want to give an acknowledgement of all those individuals for all their accomplishments. And we have state testing coming up, so I want to, wish students good luck on the test. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And next is a governing board members report. Ms. Alma de la Riva.
Yes, thank you. First, I do want to thank Mr. Chavez. Where is Mr. Chavez? Oh, there. Mr. Chavez and his staff for the welcoming that we got at when we visited your school site. And I do want to congratulate you on the facelift, the outfit that.
Yes,
school
the
site is
facelift.
getting. It looks very, very nice, so pretty, those colors, best colors ever.
Yes.
And I look forward to seeing the job completed so that we can go ahead and take another tour.
Another tour, absolutely.
But thank you for that. I also, let me see, Ms. Vasquez and I both attended the Rio Rico High School CT Advisory Committee meeting. We actually attended and Mrs. Rodriguez was there too. We visited Ms. Hicks the sports medicine class where she talked a little bit about the class, the curriculum, and she also presented us with the props that she uses to teach the class. She was a little bit concerned as to many of those props being possibly outdated, but fortunately she did have there was a ENT that gave great input as on the props that she's using. Some of them are outdated, but they can still be used. So it was a very nice meeting to attend. And then I attended the Bolt conference along with Ms. Vasquez. And among many things, two of the things that I wrote down was board ethics, the do's and the don'ts of board ethics. And I just want to say that I feel very proud and very happy to be part of this board because I think that we all do get along very well. We respect each other. And I'm just very happy to be part of this board. I think we are following policy. I think this is the best board, honestly. And then another conference that we attended, I wrote down, I actually brought the paper with me, was the budget process.
Yeah.
And this is where I wanted to talk about both you and Isela. Isela, you always go up there and you looking all pretty and so put together, and you give your presentation, very detailed presentation on the budget, very transparent. So much there was, you leave no room for questioning. So I thought to myself, wow, we have a very good financial person in our district, if not the best, because we did learn how it works. We had to answer some questions, and I believe in our district, if I'm not mistaken, it takes the superintendent and the chief financial officer to put our budget together. But there's a lot of work that goes into it that I did not realize, because again, when you go up there, you make it look so easy. Because, you know, you just, and so, but there is so much that goes into putting that budget together that I just want to say thank you, Mr. Fabul, for all you do, and for, you know, for not letting our district. So thank you for that.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Mr. Beach.
Yeah, I want to thank Ms. De La Riva for crowning us the best board. I concur. Yeah, I want to thank everybody that sent their condolences, their prayers, their kind words on my mom's passing. 88 beautiful years on this beautiful earth. I got nothing but great memories of her. So much appreciated, and thank you. And other than that, April's a busy month with all the testing, and I believe about 30-something days left of school, so let's finish strong. And I think there's a track meet tomorrow. First home track meet, correct? Wednesday? So for those of you that want to work on your suntan,
Come and help.
Yep, should be a good meet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ramirez.
Yeah, for the sake of brevity and because it's getting late, I think I'm just gonna pass to Mr. Guerrero. Besides, I saw Mr. Lopez looking at his watch, so. We got, the Italian side, we gotta go home.
You see, it's all your fault, you know, so Mr. Guerrero, go ahead.
Yeah, I have nothing.
Oh, no, okay. Well, same thing like with Miss De La Riva. I was also very fortunate to be able to go to the Bolts meeting, and again, it was an eye opener. All of these things that whenever we go to these conferences, I come back with so much knowledge because of things that I didn't know, you know, that are happening and how they're happening, and then the vision that Mr. Verdugo and that you guys and Ms. Lunderville have, it's commendable, okay? Because a lot of the districts, you find out a lot of things from the other districts and you're like, oh my God, but we do this, or oh my God, are they having issues over here? And it's like, what? I never heard about things like that, you know? And but it's because you guys have so much, vision and you see beyond, like the other boards, they just see, next year or this year, whatever. And you guys don't, you guys see, a lot more. So, thank you. Kudos to you guys for everything that you do and stuff. And thank you, Mr. Chavez, it was great to go back to Calabasas. I hadn't been there in years and years, and the facelift looks really, really good. I love the cafeteria. I mean, everything that's happening. And again, whenever you guys are done, let us know, because I really would want to go back, and I really want to go back and see how everything really turns out. But yes, like she said, the colors are perfect for us. Another thing that I wanted to say is that there are 41 students right now that are registered, in the CLEP test. Okay, and that is amazing. I think last year there was only 17. The goal is 50, and I think that before the CLEP test is done, I think we're gonna get the 50, okay? Because I have a lot of faith in the person that's doing that, okay? So that'll be my daughter, okay? She's the one that's doing it. So she did this, this whole thing on the computer, which she's really good at. And she even had one of those little, those little barcodes and whatever, and the kids go in and everything comes up, and oh my God, it's amazing what she's done, okay? And it's so helpful for the kids. They have everything there. They have 41 right now. That are there that have done. Some of the kids, they forget their ID, they forget their driver's license, whatever. But she said that by the end of this week, she's gonna get the 50. So, congratulations to her. And again, this is the last stretch, for everybody. I know that we're all on our, on our last little rope. A lot of luck to all of the sports that are left, and everybody else, all of the principals and all of the administrators and whatever, just let's paddle like the little, like the ducks that we are, okay? We look really cute on top, but on the bottom, we're like this, so anyway, congratulations to everybody. Thank you very, very much. Mr. Verdugo? Let me see.
Next, we have the contract language. So for the contracts for next fiscal year.
Oh, yeah.
So the request is just for to approve the contract language. This has been reviewed by our legal team as well as our internal team. And so it was also presented to the association, which we don't have to do, but we do, because we always want to make sure that we respect them as well. So
Absolutely.
the
All
request
right,
is-
so then, does anybody have a motion for the contract language of 26, 27?
Want to discuss or?
No, you have to.
We can make the motion and then discuss after.
Move to approve the 2026-2027 contract language for the teacher, administrator, professional, and at-will appointment contracts developed and reviewed by legal counsel and provided to the association in advance as presented.
Second, was somebody second? All those in favor say no. Now, anything, nothing? You? Mr. Ramirez?
Yeah, no, I'm glad we're doing this because, I mean, obviously, we don't want to approve something without having discussion. I'm glad Mr. Verdugo stopped us there. But yeah, no, I was just looking over the wording. It seems to be good, so I have no questions.
No questions, Mr. Guerrero? I have none either, so.
And just a reminder to the board that we bring in the portion of this back for approval for raises. This is just the contract language. So that we can get the contracts situated before we send them out, and we'll bring it back the actual raise and so forth at another board meeting.
Another board meeting, okay. Now, all those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, nay. Ayes have it, motion passes. The next one is the Santa Cruz Valley Unified School District number 35 policies. Mr. Verdugo?
This time.
No policies, I move on. Okay, do I have to make a motion? Nothing? Okay. Next thing is propose and prioritize topics as possible dates and times for future board meetings. Mr. Verdugo?
Yeah, the job fair is not the 28th, it is 28th, it is coming up, so I just want to make sure that the board is aware we'll be having our own job fair. Thank HR and Scalban for all the work and all the work that they're doing to get that organized. It's our coaches, for every position that we have in the district, so great event, and we're looking forward to that. We also have the military ball on April 10th, the First Things First event on April 11th, and then our next board meeting is April 14th.
Okay, future topics? Mr. Verdugo, anybody have any future topics?
Items at the board.
Any items, Ms. De La Riva? No, Mr. Beach, none? Mr. Ramirez? No, and I have none either. All right, consent agenda. Okay, we have to approval of the consent agenda. Any matter on the consent agenda will be removed for the consent agenda and discussed as regular agenda item or items upon the request of any board member. Does any board member have any requests? Ms. De La Riva? No.
I have none.
No, Mr. B, Mr. Ramirez? None, and Mr. Guerrero, none. I have none either. Does anybody have a motion, please?
Motion to approve the agenda as stated.
As presented?
Yeah, as
All right.
presented. Second.
Seconded. I have a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, nays. Aye has it. Motion passes. And what's the next thing? We will adjourn. I adjourn this meeting at 7 p.m. Thank you very much.